Hello again, YouTube. Welcome to my final Part 12 enclosure rant for the school system. As you know, I've been doing these past 11 parts proving to you have to have an open mind with this thing, you understand? Proving to you that it's not only stupid people that are stupid. Sometimes, believe it or not, the school system is stupid. Just today, I didn't witness. No, actually, rephrase me on that, I'm sorry. I witnessed somebody get in trouble. You see, we had a little bit of a problem today, but let me tell you what it was about. You see, whenever we had a presentation today, it was be quiet or get written up. Alright, and this one kid, he's sick. He's sick as a dog. He told him before he might accidentally cough. They are hypocrites. They said, okay, it's fine. You're sick. We understand. And then all of a sudden he accidentally coughs. The assistant principal says, you go to ISS the rest of the day and possibly the rest of the week. He got written up. Don't you agree with me here? That this might be a little overreaction, which all stems down to the school system. Don't you guys know what could possibly happen if this doesn't stop? I guess not. Alright. Listen up. Okay. We got a little bit of a problem we have to cover here. Our topic today isn't really a topic. It's covering everything we've talked about. Now, I get 10.5 minutes to do this. So, I've done spent 2. Let's get on with it, shall we? Okay. So, you get a student that gets in trouble from this, right? And then, when he gets out, they cut your lunches in half. By the way, people. We had some kind of chicken today. They give us 5. They only gave him 2.5. They literally cut it in half. And the mashed potatoes today, they cut it in half too. I saw his lunch. I had to go talk to one of the teachers that was in there because I was running an errand. Excuse me for how I'm sounding. I have a little bit of a cold. Just like before, I'm sorry. But, you see, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm the one that got in trouble. Well, you might be right. Okay. So, I see his lunch. And they literally, guys, I'm not lying here. You have to have an open mind with me here. This is all true. They dump half of his milk carton out. They cut it in half too. It's abuse, guys. They think it's legal. Well, you are so wrong. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking about the school system. Don't you guys understand? Now, the teacher, the Spanish teacher. I'm not giving names here. I don't want to stir up anything. I'm just trying to prove a point. Guys, the thing is, the Spanish teacher doesn't give anybody else in the classroom homework. He gives that single kid homework just because he's in trouble. This was his exact words. I heard it. He said, you are in trouble. I am going to give you homework today. Just because of that reason. Now, I know I sounded like a robot there. He sounded a little more human. But I'm just telling you exact what he said. I wanted to write it down and show everybody. I wanted to tape record it. So I could get him fired. He doesn't deserve to be there. Okay. Now, let's talk about, I hope I got through to you, some of you guys there. Okay. So, alright, here's another example. There's this kid. I already told you about it, the guy checking the time because there's no clocks inside of the hallway. But, okay. Got the kid. He's getting his cell phone out. He's turning it off. It's inside his locker. It's inside his book bag. He's getting one of his books. Assistant principal walks behind him and says, exact words, I heard this too. I witnessed a lot of things. I heard it. She goes, is that a cell phone? Give it here. He said, no, I am turning it off. She said, I will write you up, grab you from that locker, and pull you in the office and get you suspended. He says, you can't do that, which is true. Teacher can't lay a hand on you. Okay. So, anyway, continuing the story. She goes, give me the phone. He tries to take out the battery. He puts it back in. She notices, excuse me. He gives the phone to her. She notices a little light. She said, give me the battery. He said no. She yanked it out of his hand. Where, let me calm down here a minute. Where does she have the right to take anything out of his hands when he's holding it? He had a tight grip on it. She grabbed his hand and almost broke his fingers. I heard him yell. I was wanting to grab her hand and hit her in the face. That made me mad. You tell me where that's right, where she can grab the guy's hand and yank out the battery. So she takes the phone, deletes everything on it, and smashes it. I'm not kidding, guys. You have to believe me. There's nobody else that's going to. I mean, I tell my friends, they believe it because they're in the same school as me. They see it too. Give me responses. Nobody has sent me one single response on these videos. I'm not getting too many views on this either. I'm not just doing this to hear myself to hear myself talk. I'm doing this because you guys deserve to know the truth about what they do behind the scenes or right in the middle of everyone. Now guys, I want to mention to you one single thing before we get off. The school system, yeah, it's good in some ways. It has its ups and downs, but mostly downs. I bet the guy who invented school, he was commended by a lot of people, but I bet he was dissed and down a bunch of other people. Okay, you can research this, but I didn't quite look it up. But that's my prediction. That's most people's prediction. More people hated him than they did like him. The parents, yeah, they liked him. So, I hope I got through to some of you guys with this. Alright, one more little thing I want to say. If any of you had to go through any of this, I am truly sorry. That is my whole reason of doing this. To help you guys out. Now, I'm not quite a good public speaker. But, when I have a point, I have a point. When I have a stick. Giggity. Okay. See if any guys got that out there. Okay. So, that's what I've been trying to do, guys. This has been wonderful doing these rants. Hope you guys don't think I'm obsessed. This is just a show. Now, I'll be doing a web show. Possibly mid-April, starting in May. I'm sorry, I'm a little late. I was going to start tomorrow, April 1st. But, seeing how I don't have very many good responses, or any responses at all give me ideas, I might have to take a comeback with this later on down the road. So guys, my web show, it'll be about different things. I won't have a schedule for it. It'll be in parts. one show. It'll be in sections, actually, not parts. So, anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed this rant show that I've had. And I hope you've come to learn some things just aren't that good when you pay attention. And I appreciate the views that I did get. Any of you that didn't, that's alright. Anyway, goodbye, and I will have an update video later.